What is with that outburst? I'm going crazy. But anyway, holy frick! Do you hear that? There is such weather outside. I tell you, I can open this window actually, or rather pull up this curtain. Now that it's not too sunny anymore. Man, that's a lot of rain. I went outside and it was like hail or something earlier. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be playing Turnabout Restraint. This is my case. Here we go on Ace Attorney Online. You go on your trials and you scroll down here and you find Turnabout Restraint. Hell yeah. So this is my case right here. It's 123 Fendos, that's me. This case is so dumb. Oh, this case is so dumb. You know, you gotta have the actual link, you know, all prominent, because it's annoying when you go on other things here and it's like the link is hard to find or something. See, like, there's all this shit you have to scroll through. Like, look, you have to look down here. I mean, it's just do I look like I want to be, you know? Here you have to like scroll down and like, what, where's the case? Here it is. Like, or is it? I mean, so I want to put my link, you know, prominently up here. It is I, 123, yeah, so this is June 2nd, 2019. It is I, 123 Fendos, also known as AA Neckfan, and I've returned after 4 years to bring to you my new case titled Turnabout Restraint. Enthalpy, I've read your cross-examination and contradiction design tutorial now, so I hope I did it better this time. The farther I got making this case, the more I realized that it's far from perfect. Hope it's good enough. Any potential grammar, typographical, or spelling errors are a stylistic choice. You see, last time I made a case and posted it on the forums, Enthalpy told me to read the cross-examination and contradiction design tutorial. It'll be a bit of time before I can get to playing this. Have another case to finish first, but I'm looking forward to it. You might want to include a bit more about the case in the first post to get people interested in playing. You can try looking at other showcases for inspiration. Well, I just added a small little thing here. It's I suck. But it seems Enthalpy hasn't played it yet. He hasn't replied. He hasn't made another reply in here. It's almost a year later, so it seems like a bit of time. I don't know if he's ever gonna play it. Well, anyway, I got a few people to play it anyway. It's cool. And besides, the case sucks, so I'll just make another one, I suppose. Or maybe I won't, because I suck. Play Turnabout Restraint. So, since I'm all obsessive, I want to show you every single thing in this case. But I might have forgotten about something. So, if there's anything I forget and then I see it in the editor, maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. Attorney's badge. I am defense attorney. See, this is what I mean by, you know, typographical errors. You know, it's like, it's a stylistic choice. Phoenix, me, my face, spirit, medium, and training. I fear that I've set the audio to be very. I've set the audio to be very low. I've set the audio to be very. The volume of Firefox to be very low. So maybe that'll mess up the audio in the video when I later have to like increase the volume of it for the video. And it's gonna sound all distorted or something, so that might happen. Anyway. Flora. This is just gonna make me cringe. Shiny. Nothing. That's me. Oh yeah, of course you have to use that sprite. That's a nice sprite though. Yeah. I want to be informed. I shall open the app Omni on my phone. That sounds good. Waiting. The crime is believed to have been committed yesterday. 'Tis what a person says. They say they are the victim. They say that a person pushed them to the ground, restrained them, severely wounded them in the face with a knife, and stole 5 cents. They say that the crime took place in Arm Park. The arrested direly needs a lawyer. This is good news. I'm a lawyer. Are you? Yes. Prove it. That doesn't prove it. How could you fail this badly? Okay, let's make a save state. And I'm just gonna get a game over. Yes, indeed, you did it. Yes, indeed, that's a reference to Nintendo Capri Sun's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All Let's Play. Arm Park, March 3rd. Look over there, a crazy person. Where? Yonder. Oh no, it's too late. I was assaulted. Are you a lawyer by any chance? Yes. Okay, so I assume you will investigate this. Yes. Great. My name is Andy Hookis. Let's talk. How about you look at that later and we talk now? Okay. The deal here. I'm going to tell you what I've been trying to tell the world. A horrible person by the name of Carnuf Len Capri pushed me to the ground in this park. And stole my 5 cents. And restrained me to the ground using duct tape. And severely wounded my face with a knife. Thanks for telling me, because that is whom I'm going to defend. That makes me quite angry. He is the criminal. We'll see. Traitor. It's that note. Let's wait here until he's gone. 30 minutes later. Okay, let's go. I believe you. Nice little music here. That house looks like it has been blown up. I have a hypothesis. A mob of green creatures came into town and blew up that house. A likely story. No opposite meaning kind of thing. I really mean it. Yo, what's that on the ground? A piece of paper. Hi lol, isn't it funny that I carry these around in my pocket all times? Check out my mixtape on my SoundCloud, Sharp1H1. I have a hypothesis. The killer was here and dropped this. Let's find out here where this Sharp1H1 lives. Sounds good. Sharp1H1's promotion card added to the court record. I'm gonna find their profile on SoundCloud. The search term shall be the username. Oops, no results. Did I spell it incorrectly? Here we go. The real name is written in the biography. What a breakthrough. The real name is Contemplorum. Let's go to Creep Man's house and ask him if he knows where Contemplorum lives. Another great idea. Hold on. Nah, never mind. Contemplorum has a nice handwriting. That is not handwritten. Creepman's house. Mars the third. Wait, what? Mars the third? Is it the JF speaking? Just try to ignore it. Hello and welcome, one and all, to my house. Hello, Maya. Why don't you guys sit down on the couch? No thanks. What is behind that door? Behind that door is the perfect hideout for an arch-nemetic evil villain man who drinks too much apple juice. There's no such thing as too much apple juice. Come to my garden. Your weight after eating all the apples will make you plunge into the earth and become one with the Terram. Sorry, I don't speak uppercase. The earth. I see. That is a cool vehicle. That is factually correct. Come take a seat. No thanks. We're looking for that dirt, the juice. Simply present the person to me and I shall give you the information. Haha, you are funny man. You live on the Rooster Street number 4. Says the right office on the outside of the building. Would you like a receipt? Maya Face sleeps on the benches in Arm Park. What the cow, Maya? Is that true? No, or well, only when I've been sitting in front of the screen for an extreme amount of time and LCD severely affects me. Stop it with that. Would you like a receipt? Andy Hookus lives on Waterbuck Street, number 10. Waterbuck, is that a waterproof buck? No. It should be waterproof bucks. Then I could have an underwater shop. Luma shop. Certainly, certainly. You bet. Would you like a receipt? Contemplorum lives on Elk Street, number 46. Does Templorum live on a temple? Not really. No. Would you like a receipt? I reside on the new 18th century airport street, number 12. Great, now we have 2 airports. 2 are better than 1. Actually, there were none. Citation needed. Would you like a receipt? Oh, scary. That house looks like it has been blown up. I have a hypothesis. Okay, let's head to Templorum's house. Elk Street 46, March 3rd. Knock. Hello, my name is Contemplorum. Come in. Here we are. Are those larvae on your head? Shall answer in 5 seconds. Yes. Okay. hate that design. That's mine. Creep. Heavy. I want to lie in the bed. Not now, Maya. We've got investigating to do. Okay, fine. I'll just lie in the bed for 9 seconds. Okay, no problem. It's comfortable. Maya, let's not snoop around whilst she's here. No, I play my fair share of basketball back in the day. Vindauga. Look at that floor. You like it? Yes. Maya, let's not snoop around whilst she's here. Are you sharp 1H1? Shall answer in 5 seconds. Yes. Is this your promotion card? Shall answer in 5 seconds. Yes. Found your promotion card in our park. How did it end up there? I shall answer in 5 seconds. Lay these promotion cards everywhere. I'm sure someone took the card, brought it to Arm Park, and then threw it away on the ground. Okay. Did you visit Arm Park yesterday? Shall answer in 5 seconds. Yes. Did you push Andy Hookus to the ground? Shall answer in 5 seconds. Holy shanks, no. Did you steal his 5 cents? Shall answer in 5 seconds. No. Yo. Yes, at Ochum I. I'm on my way. Bye. Sorry, fellas, but I'm gonna have to go now, and Yura have to leave my property. Okay, no problem. Yo, Nick, did you hear that? Ochum I. I've been hearing plenty about that restaurant. So have I. Maybe we'll find information related to the murder there. Yes. That's awfully inconsistent. Vindauga. It's Templorum's calendar. It has monkeys. It's a monkey calendar. Monkey calendar. Monkey calendar. Okay. So we have a monkey calendar. Nice. Great. Look at this huge pile of stuff. I see some musical instruments. I'm not much of a music person. I actually hate music. That person, the Templorum. Where was I going with this? Alright, I was not interested in listening to the music of Templorum. Obviously. No one expects you to be. I see I've misunderstood. You misunderstood tremendously. Oops. We've got Frankie the Face. We got Fendus the person who fails physics. I mean, how am I supposed to know what enthalpy is? And I sadly forgot about thermal expansion. Sad. Did you just hear something? Faintly, perhaps, maybe. Anyway, back to where I was. We got Frankie the Face, we got Fendus the person who fails physics, and now we got Nick the Misunderstanding. More like Nick the Miss... Never mind. Nothing. So, there are plenty of things here. What's this? It's a receipt. Templorum's receipt. It shows that Templorum purchased a mask from a store by the name of V&S Store. What kind of mask? It says nothing more than custom made. Templorum's receipt. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, didn't I use a receipt I got from that kebab place I went to? I used that as like the blueprint for this. We must visit the store and get to the bottom of this. I concur. Wait, hold up. There's something else here. It's a diary. It's Templorum's diary. Should we read it? No, we shouldn't. Why not? Invasion of privacy. Hey, wake up, Nick. What's more important to you? Is Templorum's privacy or saving your client? I don't know, is this really relevant to the case? Only one way to find out. Yeah, you're right. Oh, speaking of client, shouldn't we have gone and talked to the defendant? Yeah, you're right. Can't believe I forgot that. Anyway, back to the diary. I'm gonna read it now. Look at this page. I'm very frustrated with that Hookis fellow. I'm going to teach that fellow thing about restraint. 30 days from now. This case sucks. This case sucks. Very strange. If I read through your diary, you'll probably be writing nothing that dissimilar. What? Haha, you just struck me as that type. How'd you get that impression? You're tremendously confused, I tell you. Boy, I tell you, this evidence will help us tremendously. Yeah. So now we have 3 places we can go to. V&S store, Ochum I, and detention center. There's so many options. I guess I'll go to Ochum I first. March 3rd, Ochum I. They have burgers! I need burger now. You know what? Fine. I'll allow it. Walter. What? Walter. 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 Walter! Do you understand now? Walter is my name. Okay, I understand. I'm a waiter here at Ochum I. That door there leads to the back of the establishment. There's a computer there, there are fridges there, and there are gadgets there. What gadgets? Bottle opener. Licht. Licht. Leuk. So this is a stage, yes. We let many people do their thing here at this venue. Our customers love it. But even a Steel Samurai spin is on point, right? Right. Beautiful sunset. Some people like to watch sunsets, but I find that extremely boring, and sun gazing, that is lunacy. Hehe, get it? Because lunacy is the moon, but sun gazing is the sun. The dining area, I see. Hello, welcome to Fine Diner with Adrian. Who's Adrian? Would you happen to know anything about the assault which occurred in the Arm Park? No, of course not. Who do you think I am? A violent criminal? Ha 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 ha. How does it feel to be a waiter here at this establishment? I love my service here. It is a lot of fun, especially when we get rude customers, because then I can throw insults at them. That's the most fun part. That's where the fun begins. Well, the two of you rude, are you? No, not at all. We'll see about that. That's not a burger. Okay, maybe this case... Maybe I won't be able to make a case as funny as this one ever again. Because I'm so sad now. That is Cone. She is a regular at this establishment. When she first started coming to this restaurant, she always would ask for sunflower seeds. Peculiar. We never got none, so she stopped asking. Okay, let's go to VNS store. Hello, how can I serve you? What is thy name? My name is Fevarnuke Ekvenfrau. My name is Phoenix Wright, I'm an attorney. I am quite proud of this case, actually. That right there is actually a book. It is a book about economics. Okay. What's inside the box? You don't want to know. I do want to know. Okay, I'll tell you. It's chocolate. What? Yeah, I'm a sugar addict. As you can see, I haven't been doing so well lately. But it's not so bad because most of my diet is natural sugars. Oh god, I am so sad. I am so dissatisfied with life. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Most of my diet is natural sugars. Those are okay, right? You know, like honey, dried fruit, maple syrup, molasses, dates. It's way different. I concur. The two of you is crazy. Yeah, but seriously, how else can I get through the day at this depressing job? Also, I quit sucking carrots a week ago. This chocolate has been helping me stay off the stuff. I think I got the inspiration for that from Nintendo Capri Sun. You know, when he quit smoking on Jealous Guy. Well, we all know that didn't last, but, you know, he was talking about how he was eating all this, like, candy. That picture cost a lot of money. I hope it leaves a good impression on the customers. Yes, this is my desk with my computer. Is it really your desk? No. We share the desk. But that is my own computer. In there we have clothes. Do you have steel samurai clothes? No. Approximately how many customers do you get here? We get some, but not many. I'll tell you, there have been approximately 9 people here this week. We used to have a lot more back in the day. However, there was an incident. One day, a day on which we had many customers here, I'll have you know. All of a sudden, dozens of frogs came crawling out of the ceiling. It was tremendously disturbing. It made the papers and such. That is why we no longer have many customers. I've lost a lot of faith in this establishment. I barely put in any effort on my work shifts. Please tell me a little about this establishment. This establishment began development on August 30th, 2003. Wait, did he really say August 30th? What the We're specialized in clothing. Hats, ties, socks, you name it. Oh my god. Yes, indeed, sir. I see that you are a defense attorney. Hehehe, that is quite a desperate move. Us here at VNS Store, we've never resorted to littering business cards everywhere. Oh man, I think I'm throwing shade at Nintendo Capri Sun here, because that's what he's doing. He's putting business cards everywhere. Oh yes, that is the guy who, at Ochum Ai, roasted that girl. Please tell us anything you know about him. Oh, that was a messed up frame. I missed, apparently, in editing this case. But that's okay. Andy Hookus is our most regular patron here. He comes here all the time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why does he come here? Every freaking time he purchases red paint. Oh my god, this case is so stupid. What? Strange indeed, I concur. He uses the red paint to paint his face. It is his hobby and he is avid about it. Interesting. Frau's Testimony 3 added to the court record. Testimony 3? Okay, interesting. So then I know that there are 2 other ones. I was wondering about this receipt. Please tell us about this purchase. Yes, I see. It is Contemplorum's receipt. She purchased a mask. Please tell us more about this mask. What kind of mask did she purchase? The receipt you have does not give all of the details. Let me go on my computer here and find out. She purchased a mask depicting the face of a man by the name of Carniflen Capri. Why would she do that? I also see here that there was another person who purchased the same kind of mask. The man himself, Carniflen Capri. This is very strange. Frau's testimony added to the court record. I'll tell you another thing too. So Carniflen Capri is the owner of the restaurant Ochum Ai, and Contemplorum is a regular at Ochum Ai, as am I. A few weeks ago, they were doing this thing on the stage, And there was this boy, his name was Andy Hookus. He was on the stage. He absolutely demolished Contemplorum. He embarrassed her. Assassinated by words, let me tell you. Everyone there was laughing at her. Interesting. Equinfrau's testimony to added to court record. God damn it, this case is so dumb. Okay. Wait, I really get nothing from presenting Andy Hookus? But I do from presenting his info? That's very weird. Oversight. Oh yes, that's her, one of our customers. Weird things on her head. Okay, now let's see if there's anything we can present to this dude. What did I present thus far? Oh yeah. Oh yes, I think I do recognize that man. He is a regular here at this establishment, is he not? Oh, this case is so dumb. Fevarnuka Ekenfrau, a regular at this restaurant, told us that a few weeks ago Andy Hookus was on the stage here in the demolished Contemplorum. Yes, I do recall that. I also see that you have a camera there, presumably for recording these stage shows. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. We would very much like to acquire that video if you have it. Yes, in fact, we do have that here on the computer in the back. Wait maybe 10 minutes and I can give you the video. 9 minutes later, thank you very much. Stage show video added to the court record. Shows Andy Hookus' stage show in which he made fun of Contemplorum. Oh, this case is so dumb. Nice music though. Okay. Now let's go to the detention center. Hello. Hello. My name is Carniflen Capri. The sprite for this dude, I think didn't I create this in my previous case, a bundle of fun jokes number 2, yeah. It's a pretty funny sprite. Cry for the camera. Yeah, I've been eyeing that window too, looking around this room to see if there's a way to escape. Hey, guard! Guard! Will you please be quiet? But I am quiet. Not anymore. Ha 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 ha. Very funny prank, Nick. Licht. 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 So, you are accused of a crime. Yes, and I am very angry about it. I am innocent. It is tremendously frustrating. You were not present at the scene of the crime? No, not at all. I was at home when the crime occurred. Do you have a defense attorney? Not yet, no. I am a defense attorney. Do you wish to appoint me as your defense attorney? What's your name? Phoenix Wright. Yes. I judge people partly based on their names. That sounds bad. Yes, it is controversial. However, you are in luck because your name sounds trustworthy. Yes, yes, yes. I request your service in court. Thank you. I am a defense attorney. A vendor at the VNS store told us that you purchased a mask from the VNS store, a mask depicting your own face. Oh. The mask. Yes, that is correct. I purchased a mask from the VNS store, a mask which depicts me. The vendor also told us that a person by the name of Contemplorum purchased an identical mask. What? Why? Anyway, why did you want a mask depicting yourself? It was for a stage show I do sometimes in my restaurant. I wear that mask. Your restaurant, huh? Yes, I am the owner of Ochum Ai. Ochimai is my restaurant. I'll tell the two of you a story. About a month ago, I gave this boy, Andy Hookus, an opportunity to do a stage show at my establishment. He did his comedy bit about one of the regulars in my restaurant, Contemplorum. Everyone was laughing. She was humiliated. I haven't seen her since. But I think it's good for business. While she may not want to return, I get plenty of new customers. This case is so dumb. Wasn't I gonna do something here where they were like having a shootout here at this place? But I don't think I ended up doing that. I think that was like an idea I had in my head. Not sure where this guy lives. But what I do know is that he is the owner of Ochimai. Not sure where this guy lives, but I can tell you that he's works at the VNS store. Not sure where this guy lives. What I can tell you is that he works at Ochimai. That is my employer. He's a well-rounded individual. A good guy, I tell you. What if I told you that he's a suspect in an assault? What? Surely Capri wouldn't do that. He's innocent, I tell you. He's a pretty funny guy, too. Dare I say eccentric. Often he wears a mask here in this restaurant. And get this. The mask depicts his own face. Capri's mask added to the court record. I don't think... I think some of the evidence I put in here is like totally superfluous. Yeah, that's another problem with my case, is that some of these pieces never get used, like this one. This one is totally like useless. Walter testifies that Capri often wears his mask in the restaurant. Yeah, so like this piece is totally unnecessary. It's getting late. I think I have done as much as I can now. Am I ready to wrap up this investigation? Hell yeah, I am. I'm feeling good about this. I think we're as prepared as we can be for the trial tomorrow. To be continued. I think I'm gonna keep going here. I think the investigation part of this case is actually a lot longer than the court section. Press new save at any time during the game to save your data. Hell yeah. March 4th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Carniflen Capri. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. That pawn karma, I'm going to get back at you for what you did to us. You know, a bunload of fun jokes number 2. The prosecution will show the court that at 9:21 p.m. on March 2nd, the defendant, Carniflen Capri, assaulted and stole from Andy Hookus in the Arm Park. Shall commence by calling Detective Pigsumshoot to the stand. Detective, please briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. Andy Hookus was relaxing in the Arm Park. Mr. Capri arrived at the scene and pushed Mr. Hookus to the ground. Additionally, Mr. Capri stole 5 cents from Mr. Hookus. Additionally, Mr. Capri restrained Mr. Hookus to the ground using duct tape. Objection! Duct tape is not strong enough to restrain someone to the ground. The point is that Mr. Hookus thought he was restrained because he is unintelligent. Anyway, Mr. Capri also seems to have wounded Mr. Hooks' face. We suspect that Mr. Capri wielded a knife. Before we get to that, please testify about the stab wound. Yes, sir. This crime was reported at the police station. Mr. Hookus appeared before us. His face was wounded, there was a lot of blood. He briefly told us about the crime, and then, still in a panic, he ran home. Yes, indeed, it does seem that the witness was wounded. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Reported by whom? Andy Hookus. Yes, I think I do see some room for doubt here. We can't blame the sum shoot, though. How could Mr. Hookus have appeared before you if he was restrained to the ground? A passerby approached Mr. Hookus and removed the duct tape. His face was wounded. There was a lot of blood. Oh, I can do that. Yo, that's a great feature that Chrome doesn't have. How much blood? That hurt! Why was he panicked? He had just been assaulted. I'll show you. Okay, see, this is why this case is stupid, because the evidence you use to contradict here. Let me actually pick a. Let me see the failure conversation. I take it back. My bad. Slip of the finger. You had better watch that finger of yours, Mr. Wright. I was so uncreative with the failure conversations too. It was. This case sucks, but I wonder what happens now, actually, if I get a game over. Well, you'll see the guilt, you know, him declared guilty. Let's see that. But the problem with this case is that the evidence you present to contradict Gumshoe isn't evidence which he knows about. It's not evidence which the prosecution has presented, it's evidence which you found on your own, which makes it less satisfying. It's more satisfying if it's evidence the prosecution has presented, because then you're using their own facts against them. Yeah, well, here's the contradiction. Andy Hooks' hobby. There was no blood on Andy Hooks' face. Mr. Fevernuk Eckenfrau, a vendor at the store called V&S Store, has testified about Andy Hooks. Eckenfrau stated that Andy Hooks often visits the V&S Store. When Hooks visits the V&S Store, he always purchases red paint. He uses the red paint to paint his face. It is his hobby and he's avid about it. What you saw was not blood, it was paint. Gumshoe seems to be standing a bit lowly. Pawn karma, you will have to retract your assertion. I understand. However, we had another reason to believe that Andy Hooks had been wounded. A witness. A witness? Yes, I will now call this witness to the stand. Please state your name to the court. My name is Hetemol Risprung. Well, that was probably gonna be a fade, or like a scrolling, but I forgot to add it. My name is Hetemol Risprung. Please testify about what you witnessed. I wasn't exactly in the park, but I was close to the park. Suddenly I saw someone pushing someone else. Then I witnessed the perpetrator stealing money from the victim. The perpetrator was wearing a mask depicting Carnival and Capri. Therefore, the perpetrator is Capri. I didn't have a cell phone on me, so I ran away to try to call the police. As I was running away, I heard the victim shouting, "Stop stabbing me with that knife!" The perpetrator wearing a mask which depicts Mr. Capri does not mean that the perpetrator is Mr. Capri. The defendant is an odd individual. He's known to often wear a mask depicting himself. He is the owner of a restaurant called Ochmai. They have a video camera there which records stage shows. We have found a lot of video which shows the defendant wearing a mask of his own face. Therefore, the perpetrator at the scene of the crime was Mr. Capri. Very good, Pon Karma. I'm ready to hand down a verdict unless something comes up in Mr. Wright's cross-examination. Yeah, I think it's time for us to quit warming up and hit the prosecution hard. Think so? Yeah. Already? Yeah. Like, this case is so stupid. It has no sense of, like, gradual development. How could you have witnessed the crime clearly if you weren't in the park? I was close to the park and I don't have bad eyesight, stupid. See this diagram? See that green circle with a W? That's where I was. Hold on, let me see that again. Yeah. Suddenly, I saw someone pushing someone else. Who pushed whom? Capri pushed Hookus. How do you know that? The prosecutor just explained that, stupid. Then I witnessed the perpetrator stealing money from the victim. Did you see how much money was stolen? No, it was too dark. The perpetrator was wearing a mask depicting Carnival and Capri. Therefore, the perpetrator is Capri. How could you have seen the mask? Wasn't it dark? No, I wasn't too dark to see the mask, and of course, like the good Samaritan I am, in the name of justice, tried to identify the perpetrator. Didn't have a cell phone on me, okay. Why didn't you have a cell phone on you? None of your business. Why were you running? Good Samaritan I am, I wanted to get into contact with the police as quickly as possible. Stupid you are. Okay, let's present the purchase of the masks. It is true that Mr. Capri owned a mask depicting himself. Mr. Eckingfrau has attested to such a purchase Capri made from the Vienna store. However, there was also another person who purchased an identical mask. What? Contemplorum. Contemplorum used the mask to frame Mr. Capri. Nice little graphic I made there, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say, of this, whispering dude? He witnessed the crime. Judge. Franziska Pon Karma, the prosecutor. Are you accusing Contemplorum of the crime? Yes. This is absurd. It has been brought to my attention that Contemplorum has been listening to this court proceeding from the gallery. The court will take a 15-minute recess. You did great. We can turn this around. So I suppose Contemplorum is coming to the stand now. She's not going to like my accusations. Hey Phoenix. You won't get away with this. Your accusations are insulting. Mr. Wright, your hypothesis needs to be elaborated. If you cannot provide any more evidence, I am ready to pass down a guilty verdict. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Very well. Now, I shall ask you. The court has acknowledged the purchase which you have presented to the court, the purchase which Templorum made of the mask depicting Mr. Carnival and Capri. Do you have any more evidence which substantiates your claim that Templorum was at the scene of the crime? No, I do not. Wait, I think we do. Yeah, sorry, I think I actually do have some more evidence. You don't sound very sure of yourself. There's something gives me a penalty and then straights go on. It goes on straight away, just goes on here. There's something which directly links Templorum to the arm park. Please show the court the evidence which substantiates your claim that Templorum was at the scene of the crime. Actually, hold on, let me do a failure. And we can do this one too. Yes, I do have such evidence. I take it back, my bad slip of the finger. This here is a promotion card which was found in the arm park. Sharp 1H1, what is this supposed to mean? Sharp 1H1 is an internet alias of Contemplorum. Whilst committing the crime, Contemplorum accidentally left this at the scene of the crime. Hold on. Let me. I'm thinking about other stuff here. I was just gonna show you that there is if you present some other stuff like I don't know this. No, this just fucks up. But if you present like this diary or something, I should first and foremost establish a direct link between Templorum and the arm park. Yeah, so like if you pick an evidence which comes up later, I won't give you a penalty. I'll just try to, you know, direct you away from it. Yeah. This might be the only one in this example, but this happens a lot. Which is, like, goes to show just how terrible this case is. If there's, like, multiple different things that which kind of fit, but I only want you to present one of them. Interesting. Templorum, what do you have to say to this? It's absurd. Ludicrous. The infamous Mr. White has stooped low. I have more evidence. What? Evidence which very clearly shows that you committed this crime. Show this evidence at once. Please present evidence which substantiates your claim that Templorum committed this crime. First and foremost, I should establish Templorum's link to the specific type of crime which was committed. Yeah. And same thing would happen if you present this. This just gives you a penalty though. Yeah, the diary. This is the Templorum's diary. It was found in Templorum's house. That is not very nice of you, Phoenix. I'm very frustrated with that Hookus fellow. I'm going to teach that fellow a thing or two about restraint. What? Need I remind the court what type of crime was committed? The victim was restrained to the ground with duct tape. Admit it, Templorum, you premeditated this crime. Fool, foolish, foolish, etc. Your hypothesis does not make sense. Let's read the last part of this diary entry. 30 days from now. This diary entry was written on February 1st, 2017. 30 days after February 1st, 2017 is March 3rd, 2017. Yet the crime was committed on March 2nd, 2017. This case is so stupid. Mr. White, it seems your hypothesis has a flaw after all. Hey, Nick. Nick, don't give up now. Remember what my sis said? Think outside the box or whatever it was. Templorum did commit the murder on March 2nd. What was the reason for that? Mr. White, can you explain this contradiction? No. Thank you for not wasting this court's time. The Von Karma's case is perfect. That's enough. Yes, I can. Very well. Please show the court the evidence which explains this contradiction. It's, I wonder if anything else would work here. No, I think it's only the calendar. Take that. This calendar was found in Templorum's house. The invasion of privacy with you just never ends. This calendar has many pictures of monkeys. That's not all, Your Honor. On every page in this calendar, we prominently see 2016. That's right, Templorum was still using our calendar from last year. Tell me, Mr. White, what's that change? I can show it to you. It's right here in this calendar. Which page? Sorry, never mind. I got a little confused. It would be, look at this. February 2016, leap year, 29, an extra day. Which explains why it was committed on March 2nd rather than March 3rd. February holds the explanation to this contradiction. Allow me to point out the location of that which explains it. Sorry, never mind, I got a little confused. 2016 was a leap year. Therefore, February had an extra day. The 29th. Calculating with the 29th in mind, 30 days after February 1st would be March 2nd. Templorum is too unintelligent to understand that all years are not the same. She used an outdated calendar. Fool! Yes, indeed, she is a fool. Order. If the court is still not convinced, I can provide further evidence. Motive. No way. I suspect that you all have been wondering why Templorum was frustrated with Hookus. This evidence clearly demonstrates why Templorum was frustrated with Hookus. Oh yeah, and here if you present this one. I think I have something even more decisive than just testimony. Namely, the video. Upon Karma, you already mentioned that the restaurant, Ochum Ai, there is a video camera. Approximately a month ago, Andy Hookus got an opportunity to do a stage show at Ochum Ai. He did a comedy bit about a regular at the restaurant, namely Templorum. Everyone was laughing. She was humiliated. This video right here shows it. Frustrated, Templorum planned this revenge. Bring in the VCR, let's watch this video. Bring in the VCR, that's a reference. Nice little animation there, wouldn't you say? Bring in the VCR, that's a reference to Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and Justice for All. Nice little breakdown here, wouldn't you say? I'm very proud of this. This was great. I believe that concludes this trial. It's still flashing? This court finds the defendant not guilty. Court is adjourned. March 4th, 11:28. So this court only took an hour and a half. Isn't that great? District Court, defendant lobby number 19. I did good to appoint you. You truly are a master of your profession, Mr. Wright. I really thought Templorum was the perpetrator, but now I see that... Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, no. I made an error. He's not supposed to... Did he say Templorum? I think he's supposed to say Carnival and Capri. Did I really make that... Did I really make that bad in an error? Really? And we finally got our revenge on Pawn Karma for breaking into our office, remember? Yeah. Hey, Ryan and Maya. I'll try my best to cover your expenses at my establishment in the years to come. Unlimited burger! The end. With my favorite little piece of music here. I have been quite angry today, I'll tell you what. So this case is pretty stupid. It was funny though. I like this case, but it's... I'll have to write much better cases in the future. But I can't, because I suck. Oh, but I've been so angry today. I'm watching these Draw My Wife videos. Oh yeah, because I had an idea today that I was gonna like write the script for a Draw My Life video. You know, ever since I was like 11 years old, I've had the idea to make a Draw My Life video. Well, I was gonna make like I've talked about this before. I was gonna make like a Draw My Life at the age of 11, and then another one, you know, down the line. So I was gonna be like this stupid kid making a Draw My Life at 11 years old. But I was thinking I might just write the script for Draw My Life now, and then so like that's like the first draft, and then I can expand upon it in a few years later, and use it then. So like I've already started on the script, so I don't have as much to write later. I've thought that that's a good idea, because I also just want to get things off my chest, and I think it'd be pretty interesting how I would structure a Draw My Life video, what I would write about, and also I'm a narcissist. I find my life very interesting, so yeah. But I'm very angry. Oh, I'm so angry. I don't know what I'm gonna do.